Hello and welcome to Pick and Place Hoi4 with the Kaiserreich mod. Yep, we're coming back to Kaiserreich, where I'll be playing as, at the moment, the Russian Republic. However, I have plans to invite back the legitimate Tsar. That ought to be good, but that means we're going to have to win the Civil War when it comes up. Which I'm not entirely sure. I know that the Soviet Union, or at least it's not the Soviet Union, it's the Russian SSR, they're going to have most of the heartland. Well, I'm going to end up over here. I've seen the AI do this several times, so I have hope. However, until then, we just got to get ready. I think that, mostly just allowing the Moisenagan to be made as much as possible is probably what we're going to need to do. I'm just going to need a lot of infantry equipment and nothing more, because we're already pretty down on that. Already got a lot of troops that are weak, and considering the fact that they will kind of be obsolescent, I don't know which ones are going to stay with me. I'm not sure which ones are going to go to the enemy, so who knows. As for this, submarines, that's fine. Outdated research. Of course, we're going to go mechanical engineering start, go with some production, and some construction. I already have a couple things being constructed. That will be in the center of my country at the moment. In the Urals, where they should be. Alashorda does down there. Maybe a couple of military factories. I'm not going to be able to build through that many, but it'll have to do. I'm going to lose a lot of my production by the time the war kicks off. If you're unfamiliar with the world of Kaiserreich, it is what happened if Germany had won the First World War. So there's Germany, he has all this empire, and they have their Reichspakt over Ukraine, the Baltic areas that were Russian, as well as Poland, who has the ability to go in different ways. The Austrian spheres over here, that's now called like the New Area Bund or something like that. It's fine. Italy's all torn up. France, Britain, they went syndicalist, not communist. In this mod, it's syndicalism. So let's get going. As for Russia, here we go. A troubled history. After the October Revolution, anti-Bolshevik forces started to consolidate across the former Russian Empire, leading to a massive rebellion against the Soviet Republic in Serbia. No, in Siberia, what am I talking about? And the Don and Kuban steppes during the middle of the 19th century. The White Movement made considerable gains, but could not defeat the well-placed Red Army, which still dominated the Russian industrial heartlands and transportation networks. The war changed when the German Empire, feared of the success of the dangerous ideology, intervened on behalf of the Whites, in exchange for recognition of the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk by January 1920. Both Moscow and Petrograd had fallen in the White forces, and the new Russian Republic had established in the former imperial capital. For the past 15 years, the leading political parties, the Social Revolutionaries, and the Cadets have governed in an uneasy coalition under Kerensky, maintaining their power through electoral manipulation and a lack of serious political opposition. Today, Russia is becoming increasingly unstable, and the other political forces are growing. They consider that it is now time for change, and the country may once again assert its power in the world. Long live Russia, one and indivisible. We have, let's see, 20% party popularity. It's more than I thought we'd have. Let's just let it go. Outdated is fine. Low popularity. Russian Constitution of 1918. And the Russian economy event. Low popularity, downfall, and stability. It's to be expected. And low manpower, but I'm sure we're going to have even worse manpower after this. The Russian economy. After the end of the Russian Civil War in early 1920, the Kerensky government attempted to recover the economy using a mix of socialist economic theories and the proposition of the Cadets and its supporters among the Russian capitalists. We should strengthen the economy. Yes. Also, because this is the Kaiserreich mod, there's not a whole lot of events and decision options, at least not yet. They just wanted to get the mod out ready for Garibaldi's nightmare. Assassination of Kerensky. Here we go. The sounds of gunfire rings across the capital. Alexander Kerensky, the president of the Russian Republic, was shot and killed by the assassin while he was climbing the steps of the Senate House. His killer was shot dead by the military police before he could make his escape. His motives will be forever unknown. Regardless, the fate of Russia has been irrevocably changed, for better or for worse. The shot will ring across the world. So, the aftermath of the assassination, war support down, political power down, he's dead, and the Republic becomes social liberal. The Senate? The Senate. I am the Senate. Now, President Kerensky, bypass. Thank you. What else? Can I do anything yet? No? Okay. Fine, fine. Military has seized power. Fine, we'll let it go for now. There we go. Aftermath of the assassination of Kerensky. The assassination of the long-term president, Alexander Kerensky, has thrown the country into chaos. With the president gone, the governing coalition of cadets and social revolutionaries has collapsed, and the four forces are ready to seize control of the broken nation. The left Tsar took care of the majority of the Duma. Baron Rangel declares martial law and dissolves the Duma. A Korniliev officers seize the apparatus of state. The Senate elects Grand Duke Dmitri as the new president. Let's see. Which one gets us to the Tsar? You're not allowed to do this yet. President Dmitri Romanov is in power. So let's see. President Dmitri Romanov. So, Grand Dmitri is new Tsar. That would be one way. Senate elects Grand Duke. Paternal autocrat Dmitri Romanov. Well, yes, I think going forward, Romanov would be the best option. Can't do anything yet. Please. Please. Anything yet? Not yet, but we do have Dmitri Romanov. The first Romanov on the line. Good, good. Still, nothing can be done. Downfall stability, to be expected. Just keep making me arms, please. Alesh, autonomous region declares independence. There's nothing we can do. Alesh ordered that. Huh. So they were puppets. Oh well, we'll take him over later. He's got a great mustache, though. A great mustache. Aha. Dmitri Romanov assumes power. After the death of Kerensky in the Winter Palace in Petrograd wasn't vacant for long, Grand Duke Dmitri Pavlovich Romanov, with the help of the old aristocracy and the new financial elite among the biggest of the country in the world, as his royal ancestors did in the revolution. Playing the role of the good Tsar for the peasantry, Dmitri Pavlovich guarantees that the new elite will save the property and the farmers and the money of the farmers, as in 1916, not 2016, when he killed Rasputin. The Grand Duke is ready to act decisively in the name of Russian interests. Rasputin, his appeal to restore Russian glory and might is widely supported by the various layers in the nation. The people await his first actions. This Romanov can really charm. Nice. Does that mean that I can do the things yet? Not yet. Not yet. I need to wait for the thing to be done. The Civil War to be over. I know that Russia tends to be kind of a loose cannon when it comes to what happens during the war. Sometimes they attack Germany, sometimes they attack the International. When I played as the Qing a long time ago, they even attacked, I believe me. They joined against me with maybe the Entente? I forget which one they joined. Let's go down to the Baltic Fleet. Nice, thank you. So, we need to... Aha! Wanting a prime minister. The remnants of the Russian nobility emerged in the turmoil of the Civil War, and much of the wealth intact, still controlling large portions of the economy, and the aristocrats dominated the Senate and the theoretical powerless upper house, and they are now taking advantage of the body's nominal authority to name the president and selected Grand Duke Dmitri Pavlovich Romanov for the position. It is unclear who the true instigator. Oh, who is the true instigator? Okay. Soviet threat. Reactionary landowners led by Vladimir Porishevich, clericals under Patriarch Kirill. The cadets and liberals under Pavel. Felix, the childhood friend of the Grand Duke, Yusupov. Who else we got? Oh, there's Felix Yusupov. He's already on the council. Oh, they're all ministers. A prime minister. Well, if he's a childhood friend, let's go nepotism. Let's keep letting it go. Boris Strumer dies. One of Russia's most experienced politicians, Boris Strumer, has passed away due to a heart attack under hearing the news of Kerensky's assassination. Born in 1848, Strumer has one of the few people in Russia to remember the Crimean War. He is the symbol of Russia's tradition, memento mori. The Totalist Charter? Yeah, that's just the Totalists. They can go Mussolini and all them. You gonna win? No, he's not there yet. Mosley's not there yet. As for us, if we do go paternal autocrat, we don't really find much of a friend in the Reichspakt. Though I would like Ukraine back, please, and Belarus. And, you know, just give me everything. Please? Please and thank you. Let's just go a bit faster. We're not really doing anything. Payment of the Brest-Litovsk reparations. We must increase austerity measures. I'm also producing some soldiers, but they don't exactly have a lot. The capital. Petrograd or Moscow. Either the Russian historic capital could be the home of our government. Where should it be? How about Petrograd? Because that's where the imperial government was. So it was where our government shall be. Nasze Delo is a hard time for Russia and for us. Senators, we have to admit that the murder of Kerensky is the history finally gave us a real chance to restore order in the country. Let it be. Oh, okay. Reorganization of the internal police. New national focus of the Orchencha has unlocked in the focus tree. Finally, some good fucking food. Yeah, let's go for it. No profits from the legation cities. That's a shame. God dang it, legation cities, what are you doing? Give me profits. Let's do it. Struggle for Shanghai. Black Monday, there that goes. There's the war. The Afghan-Indian war, which will probably be very bad for the Afghanis. I believe last time I played, which was with Indochina, which I never actually finished, but when I played that, Afghanistan got completely annexed. They didn't just get their Death of Pius, nice. They didn't just get their outer territories taken. They got it completely taken over, and I believe puppeted. Yep, there goes the white piece. Political bombings, anarchists, socialists, and syndicalists, and Bolsheviks are weakening the stability of the motherland. I want the head of the bomb on my desk. Before noon. Well, it looks like they made it out fine. And now military ask. Yeah. Oh wait. Did they join the Entente? No, they didn't. What's going on here? What is this? Oh, that's the truce. Black Monday hits Russia. No. Ivan Pavlov dies. He's a psychologist. Yeah, he liked dogs. Restoration of democracy. Assault on a general. I want that head on my desk. I'm just gonna have a lot of heads on my desk. Australian Confederation continues without being... What's this? Maneuvering the Carpathians. Yeah, but that's just the Romanians. It's fine. People conclave. Let's go, let's go. I want that war on my desk right now. Introduce the Orhan... Ok. I cannot pronounce this. Okranka. Goddamn Russian, why you gotta be so hard? I mostly just have city garrisons stationed around in different cities. General strike? Damn socialists. Always with their dang strikes. Could make, I don't know. This festival. Battleship. Only take 8 years. What is this? Elite gymnasiums. Each city in the Russian Empire used to have a gymnasium where the smartest children and the children of the local elite studied. With the Republic reforms at Kerensky, most of these schools were cancelled and all the students had to study together with the sons and daughters of the workers and peasants. The senators claimed that such elite gymnasiums should be restored to be sure the representatives of the next Russian generation will have the perfect conditions for study. Otherwise, we can support the public schools, though it is clear that they will never reach the level of the old gymnasiums. Elite gymnasiums for the smallest children. Please. Negotiation with the strikers. How about... Attempt to negotiate with striking workers has been made. All political forces in the country closely watch the meeting. Stall the negotiations, lose a lot of stability. Reach an agreement, but keep the reforms to a minimum, or reach a thorough agreement. Fulfill strikes. Give us efficiency cap for 365 days. But do I want their head on my desk? Base stability down by quite a lot. But it's not a lot of time for reach an agreement, but keep the reforms to a minimum. Feels that's probably what an imperial would go for. Reintroduce the orange. No more. That was it. Aww. I wanted that though. Fine. Yeah, stability's in the negatives now. Hey, we can do things. Connect to computing, as we all know. Yeah, there's only factory work. Hey, they returned to work. Got 5 divisions in Petrograd. Got just a bunch of garrison forces everywhere. I don't want to put them into armies just yet because the war is not ready yet. Also, Mongolia, what are you up to? Mongolian minority in Jaibe? I think we are watching you, thank you. The Marklik has declared war on them. Is now the time to attack? No, he can't. Who are the paternal autocrats in this game? We got some down there in Najd, which will become Saudi Arabia. Yep, there it goes. Sultanate of Egypt has cotton fields. Ooh, what's this? Decisions available. Send in the army. Weekly stability, but group population factor. Yeah, new. I'm gonna want those. Ties with Bulgaria. Ooh, yes. That's right, they have their own Tsar. Ferdinand I. It seems that as though the Bulgarians have approached us with an attempt to foster relations between our two nations. A delegation has come to us asking for further ties, claiming that it would be useful for both of our nations, especially in the current turbulent climate, that there's a safety in numbers. While an alliance with Bulgaria could be useful, the fact remains that they fought against us during the Weltkrieg and are currently surrounded by hostile nations. What should we do? Accept it! What does that give us, anyway? I clicked it too fast to read. I don't know. We're not in any kind of faction. I can guarantee their independence. Yeah, why not? First Women's Division of Death. Maria Borshkareva, Colonel of the Russian Army and hero of the Weltkrieg and Russian Civil War, has recently requested the government to allow formation of the first Women's Division for combining existing Women's Battalions of Death, which should later serve on basis for formation of the Women's Corps. Accepting the proposal will surely boost strength of our army as not forget significant propaganda value, but conservative elements and our armed forces unwilling to change the status quo to be taken into consideration as well. Allow fort stability down, or it's unacceptable. Nah, let in the Whammons. They can fight too. Let's go dispersed industry. I mean, I'm making it out in the Urals. Of course, it's going to be dispersed. What does a man got to do to send Russia into a civil war? It's in initial stabilization. Yeah, okay, that's from was that Black Monday? Ah, good. Yes. Russian, yes. Guarantee and all the other good things. Revolution Siam. Oh, really? Really? Where? I don't see it. Dmitri. Oswald Mosley. Mosley. Good to see you. Good to see you. Dmitri Romanov took power by happy coincidence and isn't going to lose his position since he can't control both the Duma and Senate. The Grand Duke is in great need of completely obedient political power. That's why a new party called Indivisible Russia was created by Felix Yusupov, who has been Dmitri's friend since childhood. This new party is ready to maintain interests of Russia and the acting president. The Duma is nothing but a formality. Yes, yes. Indeed. Anybody know when this Russian Civil War is going to be? Is it timed to a specific date? Is it meantime to happen? What am I waiting for? Assault on a general. I want the head of that bomber on my desk. Well, I'm going to have to cut the video here, but in the next episode, we're going to try to get this war started. We're going to get that war on my desk in the next episode, hopefully. With that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.